It's another video from Ozzy's Robot. Brought to you by the Banana Collection. Hey everyone, welcome back and good morning. It's your favorite toy guy here with another amazing video of a cool toy. Today we have something that actually didn't cost my arm, my leg, my kidney, my lungs, and other assorted various organs to procure. And as always, before we get into it, if it's the early morning where you're at and you're like me, you have to get the Sandman and the fog out of your brain, the Sandman out of your eyes. Grab your delicious steaming cup of coffee or tea or other caffeinated snack or beverage. Focus, pay attention now. Park your rear in a comfy, cozy, lazy boy type chair maybe, and let's pay attention to a rare ray gun video. Anyway, I said this didn't cost an arm and a leg, and that's true. This was relatively inexpensive. And I typically wouldn't buy this. To me looks like a 70s. And I wouldn't buy plastic, but I was convinced because of the box art. Now, we have to admit this box art is spectacular. So, before we get into the gun, let's take a look at what makes this box so spectacular. Well, first of all, you got this astronaut, which is pretty highly detailed and depicted well with these cool aliens. This reminds me of that rare Martian toy that's worth like, $50,000 or something like that. So, that's cool also. The same kind of alien that's in the Robbie artwork, the later 90s Robbie, the enhanced Ray Roar Robbie. And he is shooting this like giant kaiju monster, which is also very cool. This is why I think it's sort of like more of a 70s, the Ultraman era, Jumbo Machinder era. And by the way, this is made by Taiyo. Let's see, can I pronounce that correctly? Is it Taito or Taiyo? Whatever. Now we'll get what's his name to come complain. Let's pronounce this, you blah 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 blah. But anyway, outside of him, the art also shows this cool jet kind of flying towards him. I don't know, is that a military jet? Could be, and a nice rocket here, classic 50s style rocket. So. Could this be 60s? It's possible, but I'm going to say early 70s is my guess. I could be wrong, though. It could be 60s. Anyway, you can see here it says it's sparkling a barrel and explosive firing noise. Again, just what those wine moms from the 60s and 70s wanted, explosive noises. They were watching, what were the dates? Oh, they were watching soap operas back then. I'm sure by that time, maybe they were watching All My Children. That was a popular one. Was it around in the 70s? I know it was definitely popular in the 80s, or Days of Our Lives. And then little Johnny or Janie would come around because here is the gun. It's actually cool. It has sort of like a, fluted barrel here. So, kind of like a window here, then more flutes over here, tapered in the back, sort of a kind of a rocket-esque missile design, because it has fins here, which go unnoticed. Here's your glue, by the way. You can actually see they glued this together. Some portholes, and again, it sort of looks like a rocket. The tip looks like the nose of a rocket. Then you have the grip, kind of emblazoned with this almost like a wave pattern. And there's your Taiyo logo there. And it has sort of like a robot, if you could see it there, made in Japan. Big chrome trigger or nickel trigger. And there's your explosive sound. I don't know if you could see that. Space Pilot X-ray gun. So where does the X-ray come from? I don't know. So to me, like this sort of like porthole viewing window is cool. That, to go through the extra trouble, right, of having to drill out this barrel and put that in there, is sort of cool, I mean, they didn't have to do it, but they did. Anyway, first of all, let's see if it still sparks. I bet you it will. Look at that, right? Wow. that is cool. And that's why I feel they put that. It sort of zeroes in on the sparking action. And there's your clicker, right in there, your explosive sound. So, I think this thing is awesome. And that, my friends, I'm not going to wear out the flint. You know, the one thing I don't have, why do I have, it looks like I have a dog hair on there. I don't have those little stands that people use for the ray guns. When my ray gun folk watch this, tell me where I can get those stands where I could actually display this properly, stand it up properly. But, you know, I did make a little tiny, I had this cheesy small glass case. I'll just end the video by saying this. And I put it right in front of the, it's tiny. It's almost like the size of like a 20-gallon aquarium. And there was a couple of shelves in it. So I decided to put some guns on it. Now, completely in the open. And one of those guns is really expensive. It's a long gun. So, you know, I'm trusting the honesty of the visitors. But I said I have to have some of these out in the open. And then I have some of the character guns, like an Astro Boy and a Big X gun, the ones that are on tripods. And it works out good. It's right in front of the robots. As a matter of fact, maybe, you know what I might do? I'm not sure yet. I might decide to take a picture of it and splice it into this video. So if I do that, let me pause here for a minute. Okay, now if that works out, you'll see it, maybe not. But anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know if you'd like to see more ray guns, and maybe I'll create on the playlist ray guns as a separate category. But man, I would have a long ways to go because I don't have that many features. So for now, they're going under space toys. But I do have a lot of them boxed away, so it could easily be its own category. So that's it, my friends. Thanks for watching. If you like it, thumb it up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And with that, appreciate your time, and I will talk to you later.